If you are a secondary 1 to 4 student and want to score an A1 2 times faster without doing extra homework again, Outperformers is the first and only math specialist in Singapore with a 100% online dual class system, which means 2 classes a week to get your A1 2 times faster with 50% less studying time. I'm going to explain why math concepts feels hard to understand, no matter how many times you study. You finally get a new topic, but then you forget the old ones. You come home feeling very tired from school, and then revising feels 10 times harder. You get thrown off with tough exam questions. You do place in the effort, but results don't show, and you're stuck jumping between tutors, hoping the next one works, which is leading to you having lower and lower self-confidence. You start fearing and disliking math. You even argue and have misunderstandings with your parents, and you consider giving up on math, but you know you can't. Which is honestly frustrating because you know that you have placed in the effort and you have done well before. All of a sudden, whatever you were previously doing no longer works. Before I explain why this is happening, you might be wondering, who am I? For 12 years, I'm known as the outperforming coach because out of the 500 plus students, 80% of our students scored A1 or A2 even though they were at C5 to F9. Just like Charlotte over here, who was scoring C6 before joining us and eventually aced her final exams. And Gareth over here, he jumped from F9 to A1 in 1 year and is currently studying in SJI. I was a former RA student and national athlete champion, so I get it. It's hard balancing everything else and falling behind on studying because I've been there, done that. Now I'm telling you this because no educator can come close to my experience of turning busy, tired students like you guys into outperforming students. Let me show you some quick examples. Ethan over here, before joining us, had bad relationship with his mother. He was not interested in tuition at all and constantly skipped classes. And after joining us, he became a self-driven learner, scored A1 for math and 5 points for O-levels and even a perfect score for IB, and is currently applying for math in Cambridge University. He even commented that we did not just improve his grades and even transform his entire learning mindset. Megan was a student council president and netball captain who lost confidence in math, alright, but she had a tutor actually but couldn't fully grasp all the concepts, and she decided to make a switch to us. And after that, she managed to ace her math, got 8 points for O-levels and got into a dream school at ACJC. Charlotte thought she was a humanities student who doesn't have the natural talent for math, and so she was super scared of math because she didn't do well constantly. She had a one-to-one tutor, but that did not target her weaknesses. So she decided to join us and she aced her final exams, got into a dream school at ACSI and is now under the Tourism Board scholarship studying at Duke University. Here's the harsh truth. The traditional weekly 2-hour tuition classes trap you in the learn, then forget cycle. With only 1 class a week without revision in between, 90% of our memory is lost in just 7 days. Tutors have to rush to a new concept in the syllabus every week. So their advice is to practice more at home, which students either don't or practice wrongly. So you end up forgetting what you learn, or even worse, reinforcing the wrong things. Based on the National Institute of Health research by doctors, those who revise once or more a week scored 34.3% to 44.1% higher in their tests. This is called spaced repetition. The question isn't, am I learning? But am I retaining what I learned? After testing learning acceleration systems which 80% of students scored A1 or A2 the past 12 years, we've created a learning system that leverages guided spaced repetition so you learn, retain, and master math in the shortest time possible, the dual class system. This is the first and only system that accelerates your learning without needing to revise out of class. From a test of 200 students with our system scored 45% higher. Now here's how this works. The dual class system is made up of 2 classes a week. The full breakdown is in the guide sent to your email. Here's the big picture. In class 1, we have the problem decoder lessons, which is built on 10 years of exam analytics. Most students improve by drilling 101 questions to learn, but miss out on the most important skill, how to break down questions. This is why students struggle with unfamiliar questions because they are memorizing steps, not learning how to think. For example, let's say we need to expand x plus 5 squared, and most students just go and memorize the standard formula from special algebraic identities. But sometimes they even recall the formula wrongly. Instead, we teach them to see this equation as an area of a square. So with x plus 5 by x plus 5 square here, and within this square, we can split out into different areas, which is consist of x squared plus 10x plus 25 in total. We've analyzed the last 10 years of top exam papers to create our problem decoder method that identifies question patterns. Instead of guessing, the problem decoder equips students with the advantage to think like an examiner and to break down questions and apply the right method. Gaurav mentioned that we have a way of breaking down concepts in a simple and clear manner, making it so much easier to understand. Kyler also said right from the start he could see a big difference. He finally understood the topics better and applied them to exam questions instead of memorizing. And at the end of every class 1, we have the weekly time test to formulate students' learning plan. With only 2 major exams a year, students don't know if they are improving till months later and often crack under pressure. This is why every class 1 ends with a time test based on the past 1 month worth of concepts to build exam readiness. We'll track your learning stage across all 100 plus sub-concepts in the syllabus so you get personalized weekly feedback to know that you're progressing forward. Jamie said that we assigned many mock tests and made summary of marks they scored for each topic, and that makes learning more efficient. And Jamie also said with the extra practice, it tested concepts far more than their school assignments. And in class number 2, we have the personalized targeted practice till mastery. Most tutors give one-size-fits-all homework practice at home, which you either don't have time to practice or you practice wrongly. That doesn't happen here. In practice class 2, we create a personalized plan to target your bigger concepts from the test and guide you through any doubt so you're never left behind. This is what most don't do, which causes them to still make the same mistake. And Chanel said that this targeted approach made her learning much more efficient, and Eliza also said that it helped her avoid repeating the same mistake. So what's the best part about the dual class system? While others waste time traveling to centers to only practice 1 time a week, you'll get 2 times the personalized practice and support to gain complete mastery. On top of the dual class system, you'll get a 1-to-1 WhatsApp group with us to answer any of your questions, online portal access to lesson recordings in case you miss out any concepts, topical guidebooks, flashcards, and summary cheat sheets for quick revision, and a monthly progress report on how you have been faring so far. The truth is, the dual class system works differently for every student because it's personalized to your learning stage. And the easiest and simplest way to know if this works for you is to register for a 1-week complimentary trial with us below. We only onboard 10 suitable students per month, so there's usually a wait list. For every student that works with us, someone else doesn't get that opportunity. So here's who we work best with. You believe that mastery comes from smart, consistent practice over time, so you trust the process of the dual class system. You desire to be the best version of yourself no matter how weak you are at the moment. You take 100% ownership of your learning, you show up on time, ask questions, and you do the work. And you are honest in sharing your problems with us and open to guidance because that's what makes the personalizations in the system work. Best case, we like each other, we can help you, and we work together to score your A1. Worst case, we will leave with a clear roadmap based on 12 years of exam analytics. This is why our first consultation is quoted as one of the most valuable lessons you attend all year. Here's your next best step. Number 1, register for a complimentary trial with us below. Number 2, we'll give you a mini 3 minutes homework you must prepare before the course so we can tailor your personalized practice session. And number 3, show up and participate 100%. So register below and I will talk to you soon.